All right, so we're gonna be finishing out turtle defense with the shoulder roll, okay? It's gonna be difficult to do a shoulder roll if someone already has the seatbelt grip. So preemptively, you're already grip fighting here. So he's already hip to hip, whatever way. Again, elbows are to the mat, hands are up protecting the neck. If he overcommits with this grip, we're gonna be going to the stuff that we did before, okay? But if we're here in this position, we don't necessarily have a grip yet. You can start to work, neither we have a grip or our opponent doesn't either. You can start to go for shoulder rolls now, okay? So to go for a shoulder roll, you have to be a little careful because your hands have to commit to the mat. We don't want to make the mistake of doing like referee's position and he just grabs the seatbelt here. And now we're going to have to go into the prior defenses before, okay? So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this hand up near my neck. I'm going to post my near side arm out away nice and far. So as you see, the shoulder is close to my neck. If he starts to reach over this now, I can maybe grip fight and go to one of the prior defenses that were just standing up before, okay? But I kind of want to be quick with this here. So I'm going to start to commit my weight forward into here like this, okay? So I went forward with my hand. I also want to go forward with my knee as well, okay? And I'm going to start to commit to a roll after my knee gets up to here. Because if I go, which I'll show why here in a second, if I go for my shoulder roll now, it's easy to stop. And when I go for it here, it's a little bit harder to stop, okay? So again, hand, knee. I'm going to start to take my shoulder to essentially to the outside of my knee here and look to go for my roll, okay? So I'm looking to roll here, all right? I want to take my hips up to his armpit, okay? So I'm going to build to that Granby position to where my legs are over my head until my hips get to his armpit, and then I'm going to start to kick down to my opponent. So what it looks like without Joel, hand, knee, head, and shoulder go to the mat. I'm going to start to lift my hips up so that my hips get all the way up to his armpit. I swing my legs over my head to this position, and then I kick my legs down, okay? So again, hip to hip, hand to the mat, knee to the mat, shoulder roll here. If I go my hips to his hips, I just essentially pull the top pin position, okay? So I'm here, knee, good shoulder roll, getting my hips all the way up to his armpits. From here, you're kicking down and keeping your knees nice and tight. I don't want my legs to get thrown to the side, so if I ever get to this position here, I essentially want to scoot my hips away and get back to a guard position, okay? But you have to know that someone is behind you. It can still be fairly easy to stop this roll, okay? So if I'm here and I go for the roll, go ahead and be a turtle. If I go for the roll here, then he ends up stopping it so that we land in this pin position. Don't accept the pin. We're gonna come back up to the turtle and hopefully catch this arm along the way. So I'm coming up, and as you see, as I grab the wrist, I'm coming up to a turtle position, and I'm looking to land in an angle that I can go for a Makikomi roll immediately. I get perpendicular to Joel, step up on this leg, take my elbow and my knee underneath his hips, hopefully catching the leg into here. If not, that's okay, all right? We're still the same as before, looking to get our elbow in between me and Joel, coming to the top, or if he comes on top of me, we look to scramble, okay? So the shoulder roll is going to be best as kind of like a preemptive early attack. He's here, he gets to the turtle position, I'm able to roll out. If he's ahead of me, sees it coming, stops my hips into here, look to come to the top, okay? Don't recommend trying just a shoulder roll over and over and over again. Try to mix it with the prior techniques. Even if that means that I go here, my shoulder roll, he ends up stopping my roll. I come up to here, I look to go for this, but he pulls his arm out. And now we're looking to combine the prior techniques. It's not just one that's going to do the job, it's a mixture of everything that you'll feel out with time.